What's up, Marvel United family? Welcome to the channel. Servant Zero here, aka Mr. Perry, and today we'll be showcasing and reviewing the Silver Surfer from Marvel United's Fantastic Four expansion, Season 2. Let's go! All right, family, let's check out Silver Surfer's cards here. He's going to have his standard 12 being a hero. He's going to start it off with a single wow and double wow. If you guys are playing it on the heroic challenge, the hardest challenge in the game thus far, Silver Surfer will have 5 wow actions left, guys. Truly amazing. Gonna continue with a single heroic action, a move in heroic action, a move and a punch, a single punch. Silver Surfer has 5 special effect cards, right, guys? His first 2 is going to be teleport. You may move to any location, and they're gonna come with a wow, right? His next special effect card, Dimensional Travel. If you are not in the villain's starting location, replace your location with any other not in play. Move everything from your location to the new one, and it comes with a wow. His next special effect card, Near Immortality. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, you draw 2 cards during your draw step of your turn. And it comes with a wow. And his last special effect card, Cosmic Awareness. As long as this card is face up in the storyline during your turn, one of your heroic actions or punch actions can be performed in any location. All right, and it comes with his last wow. So, that being Silver Surfer, guys, let's see how it works. All right, guys, let's talk about the Silver Surfer here, old Norrin Rad, and his special effect cards. The first one we're going to do is Cosmic Awareness. As long as this card is face up in a storyline during your turn, one of your heroic actions or punch actions can be performed in any location. So, this is his starting hand card. Again, guys, during this second season of Marvel United, the X-Men core box and the Fantastic Four expansion, it's giving your characters the ability with these starting hands to feel somewhat like the character. It's something that's really cool that they introduced during the second season here, and I think it's a great addition because it does bring the characters closer to feeling like themselves. So, if you are playing, you want to put this in the storyline as soon as you can so that you could take advantage of the benefits that comes from it. Because understand, guys, it's not a one-time use. This is throughout the game, throughout the match. You will always be able to use one of your heroic actions or one of your punch actions in in any location. In any location, you'll be able to do this. So every time, let's say you had this, all right? You had put this down, so Spidey went before you, you had a move and you had a heroic action. So with this, you'd be able to decide, because you have this in the storyline, you'd be able to decide if you want to use a punch somewhere or if you want to use that heroic action in any location. So that is so cool to have that opportunity to do that. I'm telling you, to really feel like, your character, and that you're really like, getting around helping. So don't deprive yourself. Get it down in the storyline, guys. His next one we're going to talk about is near immortality. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, you draw 2 cards during your draw step of your turn. It's going to come with wild symbol as well, wild action as well. And this is beneficial because it would make him more or less like a tank for the team. Because I know you may say, well, Servant, I burn through my cards a lot faster when I'm doing that. Every time I pull 2 instead of, 1. But it gives you the ability to tank for your team and keeps you alive on the board a lot more. If all else fail, you will still be alive because even though you take damage, you won't take as much damage as your teammates because you will have multiple cards in your hand, guys, you see? So, because you got multiple cards in your hand, it'll keep you alive a lot more. You could take some of that damage, especially if you're dealing with villains where the heroes have to choose who take the damage or not. Well, hey, you can tank for the team and you could take that damage because you have 5, 6, 7 cards in your hands at all time, and that's helpful. So think about it that way, guys. We heroes, we gotta spread the love, you know what I'm saying? Help our teammate out like that. So it would make him the tank for the team. And then it comes with a wow. Come on, guys. All right. His next 2 is going to be teleport. Pretty self-explanatory. You may move to any location, and they both come with wild actions as well. So basically, you teleport to any location because, of course not. Come on, old Norn is a intergalactic being. Galactus Herald. You know what I'm saying? He can go in and out of anywhere. All right. So it gives you the ability to just teleport anywhere you need to set up great combos or to put help teammates. Put teammates or the team in a great advance or location, not location, but set them up for something great. Let me put it that way. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. And his last one here is dimensional travel. If you're not in the villain's starting location, replace your location with any other not in play. Move everything from your location to the new location, to the new one, and it comes with a wow. Okay. This one is a trip, all right? So, with this one, I would say it's situational. It depends on what the heck is going on in that sense. First and foremost, when it says villain starting area, that means basically the villain is not in your area. That's all. Or he is not in a location where you're going to want to try to dimensional travel to, okay? So as long as he's not in your location or in a location where you are wanting to swap everything out like so, you can do it. Nextly, when it says not in play, it means that there are no threats on the board, okay? There are no threats on the board. So the location that you're wanting to swap to, there has to be no threats on it at all. So basically, there's nothing going on. Now, as far as civilians and thugs, they can be there, but the problem with that is if you, let's see, if you were here and you wanted to swap here, you wanted to dimensional travel here in this one, there's a civilian and there is a thug here, right? Now, because you have to take everything with you, so the benefit, it's a downside, it's an upside, and it's a benefit side. Because if your teammates are with you, okay, let's say your teammates are with you, and you dimensional travel, it's cool as heck because not only do you get to go, you get to take all of your teammates with you as well, right? But the problem arises that you have to take the civilians and the thugs with you, which in doing so, now you have put yourself in an overflow situation with this extra thug here. So that overflow situation will now activate the villain's overflow effect and whatever it may be. Now, it could be something good where it's not too much, you don't mind taking the damage or whatever it does. Or it could be something detrimental or bad to the team that can cause you guys to lose or become KO'd or, gain a KO token or whatever the consequence of that may be. So it's a cool little ability to be able to teleport your teammates like that and move everything off like that. But also it's situational as well. So you'd have to pick your locations. You'd have to make sure there are no threat cards and threats in that area or anything like that. And, hey, look at your, count your thugs and count your civilians so that when you do it, you won't get caught up in that overflow situation like that. But other than that, it's a pretty neat ability. It could work here and there, especially if you have a villain that like to run a lot. And you guys are tired of chasing him all over the board. You're tired of chasing him all over the board. And so, you could, if it's available, you could teleport right there next to him and get him, because, let's say, you use this to teleport and then it's the Thing's turn or it's Invisible Woman's turn or it's Mr. Fantastic turn next right after this. That would be perfect because then you could get here and get the wailing on this dude, So, it's cool. It's a cool little ability and stuff. But like I say, it's situational. You'd have to, get it at the right, get it fixed up right. So that being said, Silver Surfer here have to be a well-rounded character because this guy helps the team out tremendously, guys. This dude is stacked with, he is stacked with the wows, man. Golly. Norn is truly stacked with the wows. So he is a really great helper of the team. So he has to go in the well-rounded guys because he's not selfish at all, and he can do damage. He can save. He can do a lot of things to really help out. So I love his mold. I will not paint this guy because this is the perfect embodiment of the Silver Surfer. All I would do is just his base because wow, this is just amazing. One of the 5th members of the Fantastic Four expansion, guys, the last hero of this expansion pack in season 2. Hope you guys like what I'm doing. If you do, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. You guys share the videos, stay safe out there, be blessed, and I will catch you guys in the next one.